I am so pale. Jesus. I look like Severus Snape. Oh my god. I need a drink of Aquafina. I mean, it's not Aquafina. It's real Canadian. Just like me. Hey guys, how's it going? Jesse here. So today I have decided to make my 1500 subscriber Q&A. The reason why I waited a couple extra days is just to see how many more questions I would get, and not to mention I just been kind of down in the dumps mentally, and my sister has as well, and I'm obviously worried about her. So yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's get started with the Q&A. Shall we? And my side fat's sticking out. That's what happens when you're fat. Your fat just pops out of your shirt. I feel like Mr. Incredible. After the prologue in the movie, it's like 15 years later, and he's hella thick. That's me. So, Super Mario Nicholas, this individual actually asked me two questions, and the first is, who voices the Pokemon? The Pokemon, as my mom would say. Every parent, basically. I voice most of the Pokemon. I voice Vaporeon, I voice Jolteon, Flareon. Oh, no, I don't voice Flareon. What am I saying? My brother actually does, or did. I voice Snorlax, I voice Glaceon. My friend Neil voices Eevee, and my sister voices Sylveon. But yeah, out of breath because I'm fat. And the second question that he asks is, hey, I've not talked to you in a long time. I'm sorry. Or he says, sorry. He didn't say the I'm part. It's all good, man. You know, everyone deals with personal crap. You know, they always have things to deal with in life, things that kind of get in the way. Moving on to the next question. Pokemon Nature 3000 asks, hey Jess, if you could have any Pokemon in real life as a pet, who would it be? Lugia, 100%. I know there's going to be some super Pokemon nerd that's going to watch this video and correct me.
Technically, it's pronounced Lugia.
But either way, I just think Lugia sounds better. So fuck it, I'm just going to call him Lugia. Deal with it. He just seems like a really cool guy that you can just sit down with, and chill, have a drink or two with, talk about life, how much it sucks. Moving on to the next question. Alright, so Danny Hernan asks, who voices Brenda? Sounds exactly like a girl. That's because it is. Like I said, my sister voices Sylveon. This is actually from my sister. She decided to submit a question. And she says, why does Starmie love me more? She doesn't, though, because Stormy, or Storm, we call her Stormy, that's her nickname. She said to me, oh, I can't stand that, I can't stand Kaylee, she's like such a basic bitch. I'm trying to do a baby voice, because she's only like 5 months old. I love you more because you don't talk about basic bitch things all the time, like Starbucks and cute boys and all that. You're just a nice, relatable, relaxing person to be around, but she's just so annoying, and all she does is play that shitty game Fortnite all day. I can't stand that shit. And I'm like, me too, Storm. Me too. I hate that game. Pretty sure Stormy loves me more. Because why wouldn't she? I'm such an awesome person. I'm fucking fantastic. On to the next one. On to the next one. Oh. Sarah R. asks, question for Sylveon. If you could change your shiny to any other color, what would it be? I think Sylveon would like to be yellow. Because I think yellow would suit her. You know, and yellow with orange eyes, I just think she looks so pretty. So many possibilities. Oh my goodness. Power Steve 65, aka... what's the whole name? I'm just going to call him Power Steve 65. Alright, so question 1. When are you planning on doing another Pokemon episode? And question 2, who's your favorite Pokemon? I plan on doing more Pokemon videos very soon. Actually, the next skit that I plan on making will be Pokemon related. And question 2 is your favorite Pokemon. For the past 2 Q&As, I've said Xerneas, but honestly, I don't know anymore because there's just so many awesome Pokemon to choose from, so it's very difficult to say. I mean, I don't think I have a favorite. Freaking Mr. Krabs. I honestly don't think I have a favorite Pokemon at this point. I just have a bunch of Pokemon that I really like. Aggron, the Metal Dinosaur, Rayquaza, Lugia, Xerneas. I like the legendary dogs, they're really cool. Groudon, he's awesome. Salamence, oh my god. Alright, so the next question comes from A Memory, and he or she asks, how long do you plan on doing the roommate and Pokemon videos? Well, originally I was planning on ending it, but I decided to keep it going because it just felt wrong to end it so soon since there's so many other ideas that I can keep pumping out. Yeah, I don't plan on ending it anytime soon. As for the other question, I plan on doing at least a couple more roommate Vaporeon videos. Why am I struggling so much with trying to come up with that answer? I don't know. My brain isn't working properly today, so... I'm sorry, I'm just dealing... I've just been very stressed out lately, so I'm kind of all over the place. Just super brain fart. The granddaddy of all brain farts. Alright, so moving on to the next question. Dominic Charles asks, have you watched Sonic X? If not, then I highly recommend that you watch it. Actually, back in the day, when I was a lot younger, I've seen a fair amount of episodes of that show. What was the channel called 4Kids or something like that? It was a really cool channel. It showed Sonic X and that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon and Kirby. So yeah, that cartoon was pretty good. I've seen at least a couple episodes of it. Who knows, maybe one day I'll just decide to find the entire series somewhere online and watching it in its entirety. Nathan Willman asks, a video on Sylveon with Grandma Gloria would be cool, or Charlotte with Max, or both would also be awesome. These are a few suggestions. Cannot pronounce words correctly. Yeah, thank you so much for the suggestions. Oh my god, I'm turning to Sean Connery. Suggestions, yes. Jared Karabijin asks, I butchered the fuck out of that. I'm so sorry. Do you play Smash Brothers, and if so, who is your favorite character? I love Link. He's awesome. I used to play as Toon Link, but then after Smash Bros. Ultimate, there's like certain attacks that they got rid of entirely, or at the very least they made them less impactful for Toon Link, so I just decided to go with regular Link. So nowadays, regular Link is my go-to character. Although, I do like Samus as well. Samus is awesome. Ridley's pretty cool. Kirby's just a useless fat pink ball. Luigi, I love Luigi. He's awesome. He has this cool attack that I call the Noogie, where you charge it up and then you like headbutt your opponent. I love Smash Bros. Such a good game. It's actually the only fighting game that I care to play because all the other fighting games are so complicated. All the moves are so difficult to learn. It's like press X, W, Y, Z, Z, K, W, 4, 0 to do this one combo that'll most likely miss your opponent. I like Smash Bros. Because of how simplistic it is. You can master every character in such a short period of time, and the amount of levels you can choose from, the amount of characters you can choose from. Not only the best fighting game ever made, but one of the best games ever made in general. It's fantastic. Alright, so the next question comes from Rabbit Thunder YT, and he or she asks, when did Vaporeon Max meet Sylveon? Can't remember her name, and also Vaporeon and Sylveon his favorite ship. Vaporeon met Sylveon. How many years ago has it been? Oh my god, I can't remember. My old age. My mortality is catching up to me. Was it 2016? I believe that's when they met. Shortly before the events of episode 3 of My Roommate Vaporeon. And also Vaporeon and Sylveon his favorite ship. In my opinion, I think Vaporeon and Sylveon are the perfect couple. They're awesome. I don't know, it just feels right. It just makes the most sense to me. If someone feels differently about that, it's fine. Not everyone is going to agree with me, realistically, because everyone is different. Everyone has their own opinion. Bathtub asks, this is a big question, but what is your vision for your channel? Where do you ideally want to be in the next year or two? What do you want to offer and to which audience? Do you aim for growth, or is it just a thing for fun? I'm curious about your plans for the future and what you're hoping this whole thing turns into as time passes. I do want to do it for fun, but at the same time, I would love to make a living off of this, because if you're going to make a living off of doing something, it might as well be doing something that you love. And this is something that I love. I love making YouTube videos. I love entertaining people, and I would love to be paid while doing so. That's not me implying that the only thing I care about is making money and nothing else, because that's not the case at all. Couldn't be any further from the truth. I love to make it on YouTube so I can not only provide for myself, but for my family. And to which audience? I think I want to entertain a wide variety of different age groups, if that's what you're asking. Whether it's kids, teenagers, adults. And basically what I want to offer, entertainment. I want to entertain people. I want to make people laugh. I want people to, you know, if they're dealing with really stressful stuff personally, I want them to watch my videos, and I just want that crap in their lives to just melt away. It just, even if my videos only help them temporarily, then that's good enough for me. So that's what I want to offer to my audience, is someone who's genuine, someone who makes you laugh, someone who you can relate to, someone who makes you feel better when you feel shitty. And yeah, in the next year or two, I'm hoping that my channel finally lifts off. So the next 5 questions are from ZoroArk. Don't worry, I'm not picking my nose. And the first question he asks, or she, I'm pretty sure it's a he. If you're not a he, I apologize. But the first question he asks is, who's your most favorite dark type Pokemon? I'd have to say Darkrai. I mean, he looks badass. He looks like a killer ice cream cone. He's got like the swirl on his head. Yeah, but with all jokes aside, I like Darkrai. He looks super cool. He's kind of a mysterious Pokemon, and that's what makes him so interesting. That's what makes him so compelling. So if I had to choose who my favorite dark type Pokemon is, it'd be Darkrai. And the next question he asks is, what's your most favorite Pokemon movie? I think I've only seen 2 Pokemon movies, and it was a long time ago when I was much younger. I think the first movie was with Mewtwo, and the second one was with the legendary dogs. But yeah, they were pretty good. I don't watch Pokemon anymore, though. And the third question he asks is, what's your most favorite song? I actually don't have a favorite song, but there are a lot of songs that I do enjoy, like Mr. Tinker Train from Ozzy Osbourne. Crazy Train is another really good one. Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. Basically any song from Owl City. I love Owl City. He's one of my favorite musicians out there. He just talks about weird, funny, quirky, unique shit. That's what I love about him. He's unique. And the fourth question is, who's your favorite Avenger? Iron Man, without a shred of a doubt. He's so cool. He's a major pimp daddy. Pretend I didn't say that. And the last question by ZoroArk is, I'm planning to make a tribute for you, so tell me which characters do you want in it, and what song do you want in this tribute? I think it would be better if you were to surprise me, so I could be like, ooh, that character's in this, or that character's in this. Oh, that's cool. And in terms of music, you can use any song you want. The only thing I will say, though, is that you have to be careful with music you use, because YouTube is very sensitive about what music you use. I would use something from the YouTube audio library, so that way you don't get your video taken down, so that way you don't have to deal with copyright bullshit. So yeah, just be careful in that regard. If you do make a tribute for me, I will really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing it. So yeah, thank you, ZoroArk, for all the questions. So NazzyWazzy, who's actually a very good friend of mine, he says, just to let you know, you really look like Jack Black. Why, thank you. Which classic hard rock heavy metal do you listen to? Ozzy Osbourne, like I said. Guns N' Roses I like. Metallica, and I don't know if this counts as heavy metal, or is it metalcore? But there's a band called As I Lay Dying, and it basically they do a lot of screaming. I know a lot of people aren't into that kind of music, but I personally love that band. One of my favorite bands. Their music is just amazing, and I think a lot of it's good. So yeah, it's a lot better than the cringy fucking music that they release these days, like Nicki Minaj. And thing in his eye. Like, what the fuck are you even saying? It's like you're having a malfunction or something. Jesus Christ, Nicki. Get a fucking hold of yourself, you crazy bitch. And the final question comes from Dunko Kang. I have a habit of butchering names or words. I'm really sorry. And he or she asks, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Jake from State Farm, obviously. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for submitting your questions. I actually enjoyed reading them quite a bit. The next Q&A I plan on making will probably be when I get 2,000 subscribers. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all. Woo!